Всем привет, друзья, меня зовут Евгений, мы с вами продолжаем проходить «Закончил», и у нас с вами продолжается 4-й эпизод. Судя по всему, то, что я лишился руки, добавило лишних мозгов в мою голову, ну, либо заставило... Блять, что ты такой, блять, страшный! Ух, ёб твою мать. Так, он меня сбил, и я забыл, что я хотел сказать. Добавил лишних мозгов в мою голову, ну, либо заставил мое серое вещество работать в утроенном режиме, дабы не потерять остальные мои конечности. И эта лысая собака, сутулая, меня испугала. Все, поехали.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Оставьте копье при себе.
Please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick. Look, I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily, de Richet. Where have you been?
Так, манипулирование. Бонапарт. Слабость. Убеждение, политика, устойчивость.
Did Lord Mortimer tell you you could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I'm working for him right now, and you're wasting my time with your questions. Look, if he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Клонение.
Remind me, who did you hear making those alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Volner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me, during the conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Volner on?
Sir Gregory. But what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you on purpose? To manipulate you? I trust them to detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores. Ah! So that's how they see me.
Be careful to make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please. It would grieve me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No, of course. I'll make sure those two bastards get what they've got coming. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur.
А ведь мог забрать.
Come on.
И он на руку не обратил внимания.
My mother at the wharf now.
Реально собака сутулая. Я что-то получил там. Хозяин положения было. Изувеченная ловкость. Стоимость применения повышена на 2 очка действия. Хитрость. Стоимость применения на 2 лишились руки. Ну, в общем, где-то там, наверное, да? Или это, может быть, звание было? Не имеет значения. Спасибо. Даже сказали, иди нахуй, то спасибо. Так, что нам надо? Нам надо на причал, правильно понимаю? Правильно. Но я не знаю, нужно ли мне сейчас исследовать комнаты, так сказать, постояльцев. Но я не буду этим заниматься, потому что мне, собственно, ничто туда... Что сейчас звинкнуло? Мне ничто туда не говорит идти. Если каких-нибудь персонажей встречу, я обязательно пообщаюсь. Но серьезно, общаться каждый раз, точнее бегать каждый раз кругами вокруг комнат в надежде, что со мной кто-то заговорит, ну нет уж, увольте. Вот что-то тут происходит. Слуга встал и не будет выпускать меня.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
Что-то заподозрил.
Would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Очень много слуг.
Come closer, please.
Немного
It's
криповастенько, не
time
правда
we
ли?
had a little chat. I wanted you. Oh no, your hand. Damn it, no. So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
It wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in the search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are, because a large number of our kind remain hidden, or never reveal themselves even to us.
You're the devil incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course, something quite different. Please, don't look at us through the primitive prism of religions. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
No, not exactly. I mean that we in fact created them from scratch. It is amazing to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was to come.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
If I follow you, you must have witnessed some of the greatest moments in history.
You could certainly say that, yes.
Did you know ancient Egypt?
Oh, yes, yes. We were gods on earth in those days.
What did men call you then?
Amenhotep IV.
The 10th pharaoh of the 18th dynasty?
Ooh, I see you're a connoisseur, Louis. Impressive.
Did you know ancient Greece?
In many ways, yes. One day Pericles, the next Parmenides. Just the memory of the time I spent working on acoustics with Pythagoras. Well, it moves me quite deeply, to tell the truth.
Это у него память. Я не помню,
He's the one who brought Athens
что я
to
вчера
its
делал
open
перед
age,
сном.
isn't he?
In a way, yes.
Помню
He
такое.
established democracy and then died during an epidemic. It wasn't so long after his 2 sons passed away. Isn't that right?
Excuse me, Louis. I would rather not relive any more of that, if you don't mind.
You seem to be fascinated by Christ. You weren't him, were you?
Oh, no, not at all. He was my father, though. Strange as it seems.
I beg your pardon? Am I dreaming? Ugh, please tell me I'm dreaming.
We should have the chance to talk about all that again later, but yes, he was my father. All the mythology surrounding Jesus of Nazareth really stems from my father's prideful need to show himself among men.
О, клево. Выяснится, что Иисус был демоном. Поэтому творил подобного рода дичь. Ну, в смысле дичь. Обладал способностями.
Did you experience ancient Rome?
Oh yes. Luxury and decadence.
Единственный демон, который раскрылся людям.
Supreme. But from this period,
Ой,
I
простите,
retain
случайно вас
only the
ударил.
works of my friend, Marcus Vitruvius Pollio.
I've noticed that you have a passion for the Crusades.
Among other things, yes. Mainly the third. It was during the siege of St. Joan of Arc that I took possession of Lord Mortimer.
And you've never changed skins or bodies since?
I have used other envelopes, but only to carry out very short tasks. Apart from that, indeed, I have been able to retain the identity of William Alexander Mortimer throughout the centuries.
А почему именно его?
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Of course you do. And you expect me to believe that, I suppose.
Louis,
Ой, убеждение.
demon is just a word. It all depends on what exists beneath the surface. I understand that this isn't easy. The culture of men is centered on the fact that demons are responsible for all the evils on Earth.
But if it's the same in every single culture, then maybe there might be something to it. Don't you think?
Certainly there is something to it. Control. Man has spent his existence wishing to believe in the supernatural and imposing his belief on others. What could be more convenient for manipulating the masses? A perfect, inaccessible being and a plethora of demons in every one. The perfect idea to relieve men of all responsibility while still finding them guilty.
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
Why should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't last long.
Интересно, этот разговор бы вообще состоялся, если бы... Ну, хотя, наверное, то же самое было бы, только бы он не обратил внимания на руку. Просто он начал со мной так откровенно говорить, увидел, что рука отрублена. Но если бы не отрубил, возможно, было бы то же самое, только другая причина была бы. Хотя, если нет, то так даже интересней.
But why me?
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that, don't worry.
Хочет меня склонить на свою сторону, собака. Но вы знаете, как я люблю всякие там негативные концовочки, быть плохишом. Но я 4 эпизода пытаюсь быть нормальным человеком. Ну, собственно, как игра мне и говорит, быть нормальным. И будет немного и нормально, наверное, да, в самом конце принять сторону дьявола. Но, ребят, я могу говорить одно, выбирать совершенно по-другому. Я думаю, вы это уже знаете. У меня в одну секунду несколько решений в голове принимается. И каждый раз проводится массовое голосование, по результатам которого я, собственно, и вывожу свой вердикт, выношу его и воплощаю в игре.
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
The old book was Al-Azif, wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
How would you qualify your species, scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
I'd say physics.
So, consider us like the mechanical vibration of fluids.
You mean sound?
That's right. The physical properties of acoustics are very similar to those of our abilities. Imagine us as something like waves.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
Так рассказывай, словно в демонах нет ничего плохого. Но мы-то знаем, что слова демонов сладкие, их речи прекрасны. Протекают сквозь нас и в ком-то остаются, в ком-то нет. Собрания бессмысленные.
Did what happened to Elizabeth
Я хочу
Adams
узнать, кто же убил Элизабет Адамс.
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
It was you who killed her.
The child was already condemned, Louis. My father would never have let her be. I had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take her own life. Trapped between the unyielding control of my father and your mother's terrible treatments, I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size you up, Louis.
So, Von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What? You mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of Von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
About him, how can I put this?
Ah, I see.
Well, he jumped me. It was him or me.
You don't need to justify yourself, Louis. Don't worry.
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive, but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, You stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
But how do you agree on global policy?
Locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes we start wars between men which are linked to our disagreements. Most of the time, our father steps in and gives directives, which my family follow to the letter. Indeed, in my opinion, it is high time we moved on.
What do you mean?
I mean that a new era must begin. The old monarchic regimes are outdated, and it's time to evolve.
Когда он говорит отец, он имеет в виду сатану или кого-то
I hope
другого?
I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Убеждение, наука.
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
No, I don't think so. I'm just a man, and that's fine with me.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been.
Может, твой отец Зевс?
As much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You
Что за
know it.
приколы?
Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence
Потому что я
comes from?
прокачиваюсь хорошо и
Your
читаю
talent
книжки.
must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have you
absurd.
never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you,
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Liar!
Блять, я твой отец, Люк. Так, а тут у нас Жак вмешивается, потому что он оказался жив у меня.
Well, well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns!
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid! Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all.
Успокойте, Жак.
Because of you, I
Короче, у нас
hate
что-то типа
You don't know what it's
Звездных войн, да?
He's in your
Луи,
head.
твой отец.
He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Так. Ой. Устойчивость. Ничего не понимаю. С Мортером ничего общего.
Jack, I've only just found out that I'm his
Ой.
son. You can't hold that against me.
You don't understand. You're already in his clutches. Everything was set up to bring you here and reveal the secret of your birth to you. Open your goddamn eyes. You've always been under his thumb. So,
Последний
what are you
шанс.
gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jack, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months. And everything is going exactly
я
as
должен в
planned.
этом убедить.
Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through. And you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
Я не знаю, о том, что у него дочь есть.
between you and me, I'm not as important as you think. If you shoot me, it won't change a thing for the other demons, now will it?
It'll be one less, and he wants you. For the first time, I can stop what he wants. You should never have come here. You're just like him, and you all deserve
Ну, он
to
сейчас
die.
умрет.
Stop!
Louis, you ought to learn not to walk into danger. Fear not, I've blocked him. He can't move. One more second and he would have shot you. You wanted to save him during the conference, so it's up to you to decide his fate. Does he still deserve your mercy? Or have you had enough? I'll let you choose.
Он заслуживает смерти, заслуживает прощения.
Make him leave.
Louis, do you realize that will mean one less vote at the conference?
I thought you said you'd let me choose.
Very well, Louis. He will be gone within the hour.
Но я думаю, даже успокой я его, мне бы предложили все равно вот варианты.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
You can say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
Мысли слышу.
A sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Hang on. You mean to say that if someone lies to me that I will know?
Exactly.
But that's just incredible.
You still need to practice, though. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourself will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Чтение мысли. Теперь вы можете читать мысли своих собеседников. При каждом чтении мысли тратится 1 очко эссенции. Можете вернуть 1 очко, если столкнетесь с устойчивостью. 2, если воспользуетесь слабостью. 3, если выпьете настойку якорцев.
You're right. I need to go now. See you later, Father.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Какая-то дичь. В прошлом эпизоде все в секунду перевернулось с ног на голову. Сейчас, но мне кажется, они неправильно подали эту информацию. То есть, если вы обратили внимание, то с моей стороны не было даже какого-то удивления. Такой, о, демон, ну кайф, чё. Мне кажется, тут проблема режиссера именно. Можно было это обыграть немного поинтереснее, там, с каким-нибудь объездом камеры, либо какими-то флешбэками, чтобы ты реально удивился. А так, да, там удивился, конечно, но не шибко-то, ну, демон, ну и черт с ним. Вот это, кстати, я не знал, в отличие от того, что в этой игре, типа, будут демоны. То, что наш главный герой, собственно, одним из них и является, это для меня стало новинкой. Ладно, ребят, я предлагаю закончить здесь серию, чтобы продолжить следующую. Надеюсь, вам все понравилось. С вами был Евгений, всем пока.